CEO, and we are so blessed and honored to have her. Could we get a big, warm, Mo-shaped welcome for our keynote speaker here on Saturday, Our Time, Our Legacy 2023, Ms. Stephanie Morris.
And you'll bring another one, right, for Laura? Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Hello, Missouri. Hello. Woo! It's so good to be back at my second Mo-Shape conference as CEO of Shape America. And I was sincerely honored to be asked to be one of your keynotes for this conference. Sincerely honored. It is so meaningful to me today and to have had the chance to attend so many sessions. So I talk about the keynote and how I can be valuable, how I can be meaningful. This is something that hopefully everybody really enjoys. And the first thought that I had was, I don't want to do this on my own, because I think the opportunity to bring someone up to help me with this conversation that we're about to have, who knows Missouri, who knows Mo-Shape, who has been a tireless, fierce advocate for health and PE in your state, would be just the ticket. And with the blessing of the Mo-Shape board, I invited Laura Beckman. Come on up, Laura, the amazing Laura Beckman, who is a consultant for Missouri Healthy Schools on behalf of the Missouri Department of Education, to interview me. So this will be a conversation with the CEO. It is candid. It is unscripted. I promise you, none of us know what's going to happen today. It's kind of exciting what will come out of my mouth. But yes, thank you, Laura.
Yes, I'm really excited about this. This is not the first time we've done this kind of thing together. So
true. That's probably why I thought of it. It was so much fun the first time we did it, visiting Missouri schools together.
Yeah, very comfortable, and I love it. I love it. All right, I'm going to ask you, and I hope that you all get a lot of information from this to learn about the person that she is and the wonderful support that she provides for us from the national level. So you've been the CEO, Stephanie, for Shape America since 2017.
Crazy.
How did you get into this position, and why was it a good fit for you?
Thank you, Laura. That's a great way to start things off. 2017, October 2nd, 2017, my first day at Shape America, and time has flown, and yet at the same time, it's amazing how much has happened, how much change has occurred over the years in my time at Shape America. So I have a little bit of an untraditional path. And I think it's really helpful to share with you all, because the biggest thing that I can impart to you all is how much I learn from you every time I have a chance to visit your schools, see you teach, attend your sessions at conferences like this. You are the ones who teach me and who inform me and who make me a better leader for your National Health and PE Association every day, every single day. So I was in college, a Russian and Eurasian studies major, a little wacky. The truth is, at the academic fair that you attend as a freshman, there was no one in line at the Russian table. And I'm not quite first gen in terms of being a college student, but I am as close to it as you can get. So I was a deer in headlights. I had no idea what to do. And I walked up to the table and the professor was very friendly. And before I know it, I'm majoring in Russian. All to say, that took me to decide to move to Washington, D.C. I'd always had a really strong interest in working on education issues. In addition to being a Russian major, I spent some time in Russia volunteering in Russian schools and at orphanages. And so there was a lot of interest underneath for me along those lines. And I landed in DC, and to pay the bills, I started working for public relations and public affairs firms that focused specifically on education issues, education policy. And that led me into working for associations. And my first association that I ever worked for was in higher education for 5 years. So I got a strong foundation in the importance of higher education institutions and, of course, teacher preparation education programs. I went from there to work for an early childhood education association where I was deputy executive director. And the thing I loved the most in that position was the opportunity to talk about how our youngest learners need to move. They learn through active movement. They shouldn't be sitting at a desk all day, right? Memorizing facts,
Absolutely.
blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
So when the opportunity to interview for the position of CEO of Shape America came up, it was like this perfect fit. It was this perfect moment for me to come into this opportunity where I get to talk about why all students need to be active, healthy learners. So here we are today. But yes, I'm really not kidding when I say the opportunity to learn from each of you about the importance of standards-based quality health and physical education is so meaningful and impactful to me, and allows me to be a stronger leader, to advocate for you on the Hill and in other spaces, and it's tremendous.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures on the Hill with your beautiful, bright tennis shoes. We love the advocacy.
We love the neon sneakers. Thank you.
Love that. Love that. So there's a lot of young professionals here today, and they probably don't know a whole, they may want to know more about what you provide to us from a national level to a state level. So hopefully everyone does know that Shape America is around. We hope so. But can you share a bit about the mission and the goals of Shape America, and how does it connect with us as a state organization, or even central district of those 8 states involved?
Yeah, I have so much appreciation for that question, because yes, understandably, even if you've been really engaged with Most Shape and in this community for a long time, you may wonder, what does the national organization do? What is the role? What is the point? So the national organization, Shape America, the Society for Health and Physical Educators, is an organization. We have 23 full-time people on staff, and our whole mission is to make sure we are churning out resources and providing professional development opportunities that are standards-based, and to help teachers teach in the best, most impactful way that they can. And through that, our work, we publish 6 different journals. We host a national convention every year where we bring teachers from across the country together. We host Speak Out Day, as Laura mentioned, where we bring teachers from across the country together to Washington, D.C. We do a workshop together to prepare and practice advocating, and then we spend a day together on the Hill in our suits and our best neon sneakers, and we meet with staffers and members of Congress to say, this is why health and physical education in our schools is important. This is why the funding for these programs must continue, must increase. And this is what your constituents, this is what matters to them, and this is what you need to know. And this is why you need to support these things. We also provide on any given day a range of free resources, from activity calendars to lesson plans. We work in partnership with different major sports leagues to co-produce curriculum that's free and accessible to everyone. So there's a whole host of things that we do, but it's always with an eye towards advocating on behalf of health and physical education in schools, and providing resources, tools, professional development, publication opportunities to you, our teachers, and to our Pete and Heat faculty across the country.
I appreciate that. You all do a lot. And if you're not a member of Shape America, it would really be good to get access to a lot of those documents. I do want to say there are a lot of people in here with excellent expertise from the state of Missouri that have served on Central District and have been part of that committee work. Can I have anyone and everyone in this room stand up that has been in Central District working with other states, or involved with the Shape America resources for the new health and PE standards? Stand up, please. Yeah. So we have a lot of national level people from Missouri serving in that work. So with all those accomplishments and pulling teachers and working with them from all over the nation, what accomplishments are you most proud of in your time with Shape America?
That is a great question, and it's easy. Hands down, Health Moves Minds right here, which, again, Missouri, you are the #1 leading state for implementing Health Moves Minds. When I started 6 years ago, we were Jump Rope for Heart. And I was proud to champion that and learn about it and work with the American Heart Association and many teachers and leaders from across the country. But the conversations from state leaders, from teachers on the ground, was continuously focused on the desire for more inclusion, for more money to go back to the schools to support the schools' health education and PE programs, for the desire for choice in terms of being able to pick charities that are meaningful to that school and that community. These are the conversations that we were having. And there were really strong feelings because we know that these fundraising programs that do give back and support state affiliate organizations and the national organization are successful because of the efforts of you, the teachers on the ground who are implementing them. So through a lot of conversation and over the first couple of years as in my tenure as CEO, we made the decision to try something new, to make a very bold departure from something we've been doing for 40 years. There's a lot of history and pride and tradition in doing something for 40 years, and that is to be respected. But we tried something new. We created Health Moves Minds. We made sure it was the fundraising program that gave back the most money possible to specifically the PE teachers, not to the principal to do whatever they want with, to install some new fancy sign or, partition or what, cubby or whatever. No, the most money possible to go back to the PE and health education teacher, in addition to giving that teacher the choice of, do you also want to pay it forward and raise money for a local charity that means something to you or means something to your community? Because maybe you have a student with multiple sclerosis, or maybe there are real mental health issues in your community, or maybe the local food pantry really needs your dollars. So together with teachers, we created this fundraising program. We piloted it, we tested it, we implemented it, and we continue to improve it. Every year, we hear from you, the teachers, to think about what would make it even stronger. This year, we introduced new cool incentives that students can earn at different levels that are also PE equipment opportunities. And we also really made sure that the lesson plans were right? Grounded in SEL, grounded in opportunities to teach kindness and empathy and teamwork and strategy, as well as build skills around physical movement. So easy answer, Health Moves Minds. I could not be prouder of what's happened here in the state of Missouri to grow that program and to continue to grow it. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I have had the opportunity to work and partner through Missouri Healthy Schools with Mo-shaped health and physical education teachers. And I can't say enough about Christy Berry and Kyle Salvo facilitating Health Moves Minds with a lot of the other teachers, Megan Baker. Those people that are doing Health Move Minds, can you stand up and
yes, please
show us who you are?
Yes, please do stand up. We need to applaud you. You're amazing.
And I will say, listening to their studies, listening to the impact that it had in their classrooms and to your other staff, Cindy, Janet, all of you all are telling us how it impacted. It brings tears to your eyes, honestly, when you hear their stories. So excellent program. What has been the most challenging thing for you during this time?
This is where it gets candid. Challenging. I'm so blessed to have my job. I love my job. Every single day, I feel grateful that I get to do this. But yes, it is definitely challenging. And I would say that there are two major challenges that I've had over the last 6 years. First and foremost, it's the balance of making sure I stay grounded and understanding the challenges that you all have, right? Because on any given day, I might be attending a meeting for the Roundtable on Obesity Solutions hosted by the National Academy of Sciences. That's important to do, right? It's important to be part of that group and be raising our voice about school-based solutions in particular. I might be meeting with members of the Hill to talk about Title IV Part A and why Every Student Succeeds Act is really important and we need to keep that going. But on a day-to-day basis, what really matters, and let's just be honest here about all of this, is the work that you do. And I have been with you. I have spent time with you in your gyms. I've watched you push carts loaded with equipment, also while talking on a walkie-talkie, getting direction from your principal to stop what you're doing and go do something else. I've watched you walk into your gym to find out, oh my gosh, it's book fair day and they set it up and no one told me ahead of time. That's great. I've watched you balance all of these things with grace and true dedication to your students, because you know what's important is making sure you are teaching them and helping them have the best day possible and setting them up for a life where they feel excited to move and be active and be healthy. So in my day-to-day world, I think my first challenge is balancing the importance of being present for those national conversations that we have to have at Shape America and be part of, with also spending time with you and remembering this is what you're dealing with and what can we be doing at the national level to support you? What are the resources? What is the professional development opportunity? What is the tangible thing that we need to be producing and spending time on because you need it to be a better teacher and frankly, to not burn out? That's challenge number one. Challenge number two is that many years ago, for those of you who have a longer history with Mo Shape and with Shape America, you do know that we used to be AFERD. We used to be 5 different associations focused on different subject areas. And we went through this thing called unification, and then we became Shape America. Only in many ways, we didn't totally unify. We got there in many ways, and we made a lot of changes, but change is hard, and across the board, across the country, within state affiliate organizations, there were different levels of buy-in to that unification process. And so today, we are not as unified and as strong and as connected as I would like us to be. Because to my first point, you all have enough challenges day to day in your jobs to be successful and to not burn out. So my feeling is, it is everything for us to learn how to be a stronger, more unified state affiliate community so that we in turn support each other, learn from each other, and figure out how to help you. That should be the number one focus. So I have to say, props to Dr. Thomas Lowry, because he has been in this with me from the minute I arrived. He has been a mentor, a guide, and a true leader amongst state leaders in standing up at Central District, at the national level, beyond, to say, this is what is needed. We need to find commonalities. We need to find ways to collaborate. We need to stop fighting with each other, disagreeing with each other. We need to get organized, and we need to be united in our advocacy efforts. Thank you, Tom.
Yes. Thank you, Tom. You hear me? Okay. That's it. It has to be a unified. It takes a team, doesn't it? Unified approach. Here we go. So here, based on all the stuff you have told us you do, you have a lot of events and programs and activities that are scheduled for this year. But there's also a new resource coming out, the new revisions of the health and physical education standards at the national level. So can you kind of tell us a little bit about what you're looking forward to in the next year and the revision process and how it's going to help us?
Y'all, I apologize because I'm about to nerd out. I could not be more excited. For the first time in our health and physical education professional community's history, we have revised both the health education standards and separately the physical education standards, and we're launching them at the same time. So we're lifting up both subjects. That's right. Let's have a minute. This is very exciting. This is like Christmas for Stephanie. This is like Christmas for Shape America and all of our state affiliate community, and for you all, whether you realize it or not. I am incredibly proud of the time and tireless work that went into revising these standards by each task force over the past, I think it's been 3 years. you have in the state of Missouri, because of course you do. You're Missouri. You have all the best. You have all the amazing leaders. You have one of the co-chairs of the Physical Education Task Force right here. Brad Brummel, if you're there, he is right back there. Brad Brummel, I'm doing amazing work. You also have Paolo Ribeiro right here.
Yeah.
Paolo is also a member of that task force.
Yay.
Because of course you do. You're Missouri. I really do love Missouri, and I am so proud of all the leadership that happens in this state. So yes, they have been working so hard. They have been intentional. They have looked at what other countries do. They have looked at what recent states have done with the revision of their state standards. They have heard from the field 3 times at least, and it's really been continuous, frankly, the feedback that has come in from many of you and from others across the country. And we're getting ready. We're excited. They will launch at Shape Cleveland in March. That will be followed by a robust campaign of resources, publications, professional development opportunities. Next summer in Minneapolis, there will be a training of trainers event for those who are excited to be part of a cadre to help implement the new standards. So all of that is coming next year. It's a really exciting moment for our field. I can't wait.
I can't wait either. I know that a lot of you in your school districts are revising curriculum. So this is something to look forward to when you do your curriculum revision. I see some nodding heads back there. So think about that. And I know at the state level, I know Brad and some other people have shared sort of some drafts. So there are some drafts out there if you're looking at this revision process in the near future. And we're utilizing it at the state level right now. So we're very excited about it. So that's the impact we'll have, is it does guide our state level frameworks, and it does trickle down to the local education agencies, the schools, to develop their districts with their curriculum. So this is exciting because we're really excited. We haven't had ours updated since 2007. So we're hurting at the state level, but we're really excited. What do you wish as a society we're doing differently to improve the physical activity and sport experiences of our youth?
That is such a good question, because we know that too many students, right, are still not having the positive, inclusive experience that we want them to have in physical education and in health education for that matter. And there are too many opportunities that for participating in youth sports that still aren't accessible and still aren't available to too many students. So it's a really good question. And I've thought a lot about all of the different factors that get involved in really making impact and making change and making progress. And I think there are 2 really important things that for us to focus on and think about as we hope for a better future. First is advocacy. And advocacy truly is a spectrum. And so I just encourage each of you right now to stop and reflect on where you're at in your advocacy journey, because you're somewhere, and it's really, truly okay if you're not at the place where you're ready to hop on a plane and come to the Hill and meet with a senator to talk about ESSA. 100%. Maybe you're at a place where you're still working up the confidence to tell your principal, hey, next time, let's go ahead and put that book fair in the library. Doesn't need to be in the gym. There are classes that I really need to be teaching. So advocacy and finding your space to build your own advocacy skills, practice them, and then grow so that someday you are ready to have that conversation with your principal, and then maybe go to your school board meeting and talk about it there, and then maybe go to a state policy event, and then maybe join us on the Hill one year for Speak Out Day. It is a spectrum, and wherever you're at, just keep going with it. And whatever we can do to help you, we're here. Second thing I think about is just getting back to really thinking about what makes for a positive, meaningful, inclusive experience for our students. Mm-hmm. And there are so many great sessions I saw today and yesterday. So many of you are already thinking about this and trying to achieve this. The revised standards were designed with that exact thought in mind. How do we create more inclusion, more meaningful experiences as we move forward? But I think just trying to remember that every day and thinking about the student first. Where are they at with their athletic ability, with their motor development ability? And how do we help them find moments of joy in our physical education programs, moments of competence, no matter how uncoordinated they are, right? Or whatever skill level they're at, or fitness level they're at, helping them find joy and helping them feel excited to keep going and being motivated.
Yep. I like that. You know, when you're talking about physical inactivity, it is, and especially since COVID, it really went up. Physical inactivity. That's been a problem for many, many years. And it is complex because that whole environmental factor of not just walking out of the gym. And if you're not interested in sports, what do we do for the other 80% of the children who aren't in athletics? Well, how do we get them interested and motivated to be physically active and find some interest to enjoy? So thinking about that, can you talk about how you think that the teachers can make meaningful change to this complex challenge for students to be interested in physical activity, get out and move?
Yes, I think that's such a great question. You know, I have to give a quick shout out to Terry O'Leary. I think I got the name right.
Yeah.
Terry, thank you. Because you didn't see me, but I popped my head in and was quietly observing the yoga class, the yoga session that she led earlier today. And I was like, wow, her high school students get to sign up for this. They get to participate in this. So just one example, right, of many different ways in which teachers can be thoughtful about offering different subject areas to their teachers, to their students. Sports definitely can be a wonderful, joyful part of that. Team sports, individual sports, but there's also so many physical activity opportunities. Outdoor education is another one that always floors me in terms of how meaningful it can be for students and getting them excited to be physically active. So I just really encourage everyone to think about your current repertoire of areas you cover, units you focus on, and spend time at this conference, at the national conference, in online opportunities to learn about other areas that you might introduce in your class. Because I promise you, I've had the joy of being able to visit PE classes and seeing those kids click in to new things, new ideas is amazing. And you know that it's going to set them up again for just a lifetime of being excited to be physically active and healthy and fit. I know that funding can be a problem, right? We've talked about this, funding for equipment for the yoga mat or the rock climbing wall or the new thing, the outdoor education equipment. But I encourage you to find your way through to grants. They are out there. There were some great sessions at this conference, and there are great resources out there. And of course, Health Moves Minds can be an awesome option for your school if that equipment need is something you're thinking about. But yes, find your way forward to doing that.
Yeah, so true, because I've seen a lot of these people and had a lot of these people in this room on different committees to help provide the voice and the best quality education programming they can in those areas. You just spoke of Terry. She's been on a committee. A lot of people have been on several committees, and you be able to get their voice, and they're in it, and they can do it. So my advice is to share with others what you do, because everybody in here is an expert and has strengths in different ways. And to be able to work with them, talk to them, what are you doing, and learning from them, you get so much great information and can really turn around your programming. So,
and Laura, I am remiss. I meant to give a shout out to Terry Garner. I saw you earlier.
Yes.
Terry, where are you?
yes.
Terry is your go-to for outdoor education, information, resources, knowledge, and a Shape America board member. So Terry, you're awesome wherever you are.
Yep. She just came in, so she's getting ready probably. So, okay. So this is great stuff, but I do think that we have to be collaborative if we're going to grow, right? So don't stay in the walls. We said that yesterday. Get out, talk to your building networks here, talk to your peers, ask them what they're doing. If someone says, oh, this is the person to go to them, because we know in Missouri, everyone is willing to help everyone. We know that. So for all of our emerging leaders and young teachers in here, as they think about their career ahead of them and how they support their kids or the profession, what advice would you give them?
I love the opportunity to engage with young professionals. They are our future, and it always gives me so much inspiration and restoration in many ways to keep going and keep doing the work that we're doing. I had the opportunity last night to talk with the young professionals who are attending this conference this weekend. And what I shared with them then, and I'll share again now, is find your way forward to engage with your state affiliate organization. Build the connections, meet your peers. Just this morning at the coffee talk, we had a really important conversation about how easy it is to feel like you're alone, like you're the only one facing these challenges, to feel burned out by it, to feel frustrated at the lack of support from your administration, or frankly, sometimes even your peers, right? Who might have just been in the job for such a long time and they're not interested in doing something new. Don't talk to them about that. Nope, we're good. Just dial it in and do what we do. We talked about all that, and that opportunity to come to a state affiliate conference like this, and then hopefully the national conference where you'll feel that exponentially, to feel the support from your peers, to know you are not in this alone, to get ideas for combating all of that and for restoring yourself and keeping your own energy going. It's everything. It will keep you going. And that is the most important thing to us. We need you. We need you we need you as teachers out there doing the best you can, and we need you in the leadership pipeline. So that's another piece of it. Find your way to lead, to volunteer in different ways at the state level, and then hopefully come on over. We're really excited to welcome you to the national organization.
Love it. So one thing about, you spoke about all of the different things you're doing at the national level and advocating, pulling in other organizations, working with them. And we know that we are part of a public health. We actually are one of the answers to public health interventions, right? We teach drug abuse. We teach physical activity. We teach nutrition education. We are teaching and working with our kids on the whole child, right? Social, emotional, mental, and physical. So when you think about the national collaboration of CDC and Shape America for the next 5 years, how does this work together improve student and staff well-being overall down to the states?
Yep. I'm so glad you asked about our partnership with CDC. Yes, it's tremendous. And I'm super excited for Missouri Healthy Schools and the work and the funding that you all also receive from CDC. It's tremendous, and it's making such a huge impact. If you don't know enough about that program, find Laura, go to her sessions, because it is really important. We have the opportunity. We are in a 5-year cooperative agreement with CDC. It is completely focused on engaging administrators. So what I was just talking about before, the lack of understanding that they have for this profession, for the work that you all do. The entire purpose of this project is to engage administrators, to offer them professional development, to offer them opportunities to attend our national convention, and to help them understand the role they must play in leading healthy, equitable schools across the country. It is still in a first cohort phase, but we just launched the first cohort. Our goal is to scale it up over time. So if you have an administrator that you think would benefit from participating in this, it is completely free. It will give them a lot of travel opportunity. That's a good way to sell it. It will give them an opportunity to connect with their peers from across the country. But it is really intentional work to help build support, because we know when an administrator truly supports the work that you do, they will engage you before they set the schedule for physical education and other special subjects. They will engage you in conversation about your workload and whether or not you can handle coaching 2 teams and being a PE teacher for 5 different schools versus just making the decision for you. It makes all the difference. So that is what we are focused on at the national level, with high hopes for impact that will reach you in the future.
Yeah, that's great. There's 8 states right now involved. And Missouri is not involved yet, but this is a way to get your principal involved. There is incentives of travel to Shape America and to learn about what health and physical education is really about and how it does impact students and the overall school community. So I think we're about near our time. I had one more question, but and it's a big one, but it's talking about through a data-informed behavioral change lens. So thinking about how we change students and how they think about and how they address risk factors that are keeping our kids from being healthy and well, right? How do you describe how we can make changes and utilize data to make changes?
Yeah, that is such an important piece, especially at the advocacy level of what we do. Shape America has produced the Shape of the Nation report in years past, where we look state by state at policies, legislation, funding, just general support for PE and health programs. And we summarize it all up. And it is a powerful, powerful tool when we go to the Hill to talk about why we need funding for these programs at a federal level. We also are really proud to partner with different universities, offer letters of support to help them in their projects to collect data, because we know that when we are able to show data, it makes a difference in achieving policy wins, in achieving support for these programs. I also have to say that we know that on a smaller level, right? In classrooms, in our PE programs, the opportunity to help our students understand how to collect data, how to make goals for themselves, how to set intentionality around what they're doing makes a huge difference. It can be incredibly motivating. So it is a very key piece of all of this, and we are constantly looking for ways to collect it at that higher level so that we can use it as a powerful tool.
Yes, data does inform and it creates change. We appreciate it. Well, everyone, this kind of concludes what Stephanie Morris does for us. So let's give her a big hand for being there.
And thank you, Laura.
Thank you. Oh, we gotta take our chairs.
Do you need this?
You want me to talk?
I'm gonna just get that ready, then you can talk. If I could I ask the vendors,
I love it.
could you guys just turn off, if you got something electronic, can you just turn it off? Shut off your power, is that okay? Because we're gonna do something with the lights in just a second, and we want the entire room dark.
Christy said you got 1 minute, and that's all I got.
That's great, because I wasn't paying attention, so thank you for doing that.
Yeah, she's
And I'm gonna turn it over to Chris Staley, who is our Director of Marketing Communications. And we are all forever grateful for Chris, all the work that you did on this. Thank you.
As a lot of people know, Dr. Tom Lowry is retiring from us here at MoShape after 60 plus years of service to our profession. So everybody give Doc a round of applause real quick. Doc, we're here to celebrate you. We're talking about our time, our legacy, the legacy you built. Big shout out to Julie Lukanoff, our MoShape, our next president for 2024, as she helped me get this together. And Doc, this is just one of the few things we want to do for you to celebrate you. So if everybody can check out the projectors here. Let me get the signal in. We would have technical difficulties. Dr. Lowry, Chris Daly here. You're seeing this now at our awards banquet here at the Our Time, Our Legacy 2023 convention. I hope this convention was all you hoped and dreamed for, as it is your final convention as MoShape's executive director as you move in to the retirement life. Doc, for me personally, thank you so much for all you've done for me on a personal level and also in a professional level. You've done so much for our health and physical education teachers all over the state of Missouri and all over the country. And for that, we are grateful. Tom, you are so inspirational and so smart, and we know you're not going away, but we do want to congratulate you on an amazing journey and enjoy your retirement. Tom, this has been my favorite project I've done for MoShape in my years as a board member, so I hope you enjoy it. Love you, Doc.
Hi, Tom. Hello, MoShape community. It's Stephanie Morris, CEO of Shape America here, and I am here to salute Tom on his retirement as MoShape's executive director. Tom, you are an incredible leader. You are a wonderful mentor and friend to me. I have been blessed to know you, and the MoShape community has been blessed to have you as a leader for so many years. I am in awe of all that you have accomplished and achieved on behalf of the MoShape community, the Shape America community, and really all health education and physical education teachers in this country. We are better off for your contributions and your leadership and your dedicated commitment to our professional community. Thank you so much, Tom. You're amazing. Here's to you.
Hey, Tom, it's me, Michelle, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity to just send you some love at your retirement. I'm so grateful for you, and you are such a role model to me and inspiration of what great leadership looks like. MoShape to me is one of the greatest state affiliates in the country, and that is because of the foundation that you have laid as the executive director. And I know MoShape will continue to do great things because of what you have done for them for so long. You have also given me one of my proudest moments in my career when you gave me the Executive Director's Award in 2020. Whatever you saw in me to give me that award, it moved me so much and made me feel confident in what I was doing and what I've been able to continue to do at Shape America. And on a personal level, the people in MoShape, the love that they showed me during a really hard time in my life, I know that also comes directly from you, because you demonstrate that and you show that with your membership, with your board, with the people that you work with, your loving spirit. It's unmatched, Tom. And I am so glad to know you. I'm so glad that I was able to work with you, and I hope that I can still continue to work with you no matter where retirement takes you. So enjoy your time, take in all the love, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye.
Hey, Doc, it's your most challenging student ever, DC. Man, I just want to say thank you so much for always just pushing me to be a better student, to be a better professional. MoShape definitely won't be the same without you. I know you, and I know you're not going to be able to stay away. And I look forward to continuing to build MoShape and, just being a better professional and just a better person with your push behind me. So we're going to miss you, man, and I wish you well. Take care and God bless.
Dr. Tom Lowry. Judy Lobianco from Jersey here. It's your Jersey girl. I am at a loss for words on how to congratulate you on your retirement after a career of building an epic legacy for those behind you to emulate. Tom, congratulations to you, and a heartfelt thanks for everything you've done for this profession, and most of all, for your friendship. Love you.
Tom, thank you for all that you have done. Not only for MoShape, but for health and physical education as a profession. Thank you for supporting me as a past teacher and as a current leader. I value and cherish all of our conversations and look forward to continued conversations. Congrats on your retirement.
Tom, a terrific, outstanding mentor. Thank you for your friendship and your amazing support with Health Moves Minds. I wish you the best in your next adventure. Please remember to stay in touch. Love you.
Congratulations on retirement, Tom. I appreciate everything you've done for health education and physical education in Missouri and all across the United States. Also, I appreciate everything you've done for me personally and the knowledge you've imparted at SAM LDC as well as other national conferences all across the land. I know you won't go far and look forward to seeing you again soon.
Hi, Tom. We are so grateful that we can be here together to celebrate you.
It's been an incredible and rewarding journey. Thank you for all your support in sharing a vision, stimulating creativity, building confidence, mentoring, and providing expertise. And most of all, being one of the most kindest, caring friends anyone could have.
Tom, you have been a mentor and a friend to me and to so many others. And you just seem to have the ability to see potential that people don't even see in themselves. And you truly have changed the trajectory of so many lives.
Thanks for sharing your brain.
Cheers, Tom. We will always be
your angels.
I remember my first Mo Aford, is what it was called back then, convention I went to in 2011. And we were at the luncheon, and I was with my buddy, and I see this gentleman all the way up in the front row just dancing. And then the next year happened again, next year, and turns out that was Tom. I guess Tom just liked to boogie down. Tom, you became a very close friend to me and my family, and I wish you nothing but the best on your retirement, and just take care, my friend.
Hey, Tom, Sean Neville's here wearing the first piece of No Shape swag I received from you in February of 2020 as a welcome to the board. But not only was it a welcome to the board, it was a welcome to the No Shape family and even the larger health and physical education community. It's because of you I became the advocate I am, and doors and space I could have never imagined opened up. And not only did I grow as a professional, but also as a human. And it all started with this small token of appreciation. Doc, it's been a hell of a ride. I wish you the best in your retirement. I'll continue to advocate as best as you taught me. Thank you.
Hi, Tom. Congratulations on your retirement of 60 plus years in health and physical education. You have made such a huge impact, sharing all your wisdom and knowledge onto many of other physical education and health majors. From the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you for everything I've learned. It's been a pleasure to work with you for these past 2 years, and I will never forget the memories I shared with you on traveling to all our different amazing locations promoting health and physical education. Have a great retirement, and I wish you the best.
Hey, Tom, congratulations on 60 plus years in education. It has been an honor for you to be our leader, for you to be a mentor to me, and also my friend. I wish you the best of luck in the years to come, and please don't be a stranger. Love you, Tom.
Hi, Tom. Just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for being the fiercest advocate I think I've ever met for all the individuals in the state, for our state, and even for our nation. The work that you have done has been absolutely amazing and will continue to move us forward. Thank you for just being you and for all the wonderful conversations we've been able to have. I wish you nothing but the best and many travels and lots of fun in your future. Thank you again.
Hi, Tom. Greetings and best wishes from both myself and the state of Wyoming. We want to wish you all the best in your retirement, but most especially thank you for all of the mentoring you have done, all of the knowledge you have shared, and the support to our profession. May your retirement years be the happiest you've had. Enjoy.
Congratulations on your retirement, Dr. Lowry. You have been a legend, and you have been so instrumental in the progress that we have made as physical educators, not only in MoShape, but also throughout our nation with all of your advocacy. I look forward to seeing you at MoShape in your new role as a visitor and not such the hardworking executive director you've been throughout the entire time that I've been in my profession. So thank you and congratulations again.
Hi, Tom. Just want to thank you for everything you've done for me personally and for our profession. Can't believe you're retiring. What will we do without you? Wish you well in all your endeavors. Love you. Bye.
So, Tom, I was super late turning in this video, and the real reason is I did not want to say goodbye. So it was really hard to even think about making this video. I know it's not goodbye, but it's just going to be hard not having you every day to work with and talk to. I was going to plan out everything I was going to say, but then I thought that'd sound contrived and just not genuine. But I don't even know how to put words to how much you have meant to me over the years I've worked with you and known you. And I'm really, really hoping that we can stay connected and you can stay a part of us and be a resource for us. I don't want to drag it on too long. You know how much I care about you and can't even believe that we're starting a new chapter. I'm excited for you and your new journeys. And please, please always come and visit me and let's talk. I love you, Tom.
Tom, I want to take a minute to express my deepest gratitude for your extraordinary legacy. Your unwavering dedication has forged a landscape of positive change in health and PE, not only for Missouri, but across the nation. Your impact is immeasurable, and the lives you've touched are countless. Your vision, passion, and leadership have left an indelible mark on all of us, inspiring generations to follow in your footsteps. As you step into this well-deserved chapter of relaxation and adventure, know that your legacy of advocacy will continue to inspire us, reminding us of the importance of our profession and the need to fight for it. Your retirement is not an end, but a new beginning for others to carry on your work. Congratulations, Doc, on a remarkable run as ED and a legacy of advocacy that will continue to flourish. Thank you for everything. We love you.
Congratulations, Tom. I just wanted to say that I am so happy for you and I wish you well in your retirement. And I want to thank you for all of the years that you have put into MoShape and just physical education and health educators in general. Without you, our association and our profession would not be where it is today. I wish you well and I will miss you, but again, I am so happy for you.
Hey, Doc. I just wanted to say how very proud I am to call you my professor and my friend. I can't say enough about what you have done for me personally and professionally. And I am so very excited for you in your retirement, but I know this isn't goodbye. It is a new journey for you, and we will definitely keep in touch. Congratulations, and I can't wait to celebrate you.
Dr. Lowry, the legend. You are the most amazing leader and inspirational human I am so lucky to have known since my college days. Sending my blessings on your retirement for health and happiness. Congratulations, Doc. Love ya. Team.
First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who took the time to make this video. Oh my gosh, so thankful for you. Amazing stories, and thank you for sharing those things. Tom, now I'm speaking to you. I just think about all the things that we have talked about, all the things that I've experienced, and all the things that I've been part of with you as we talk virtually every day, especially over the last couple of years. And Tom, when I boil it all down, I just really want to reflect three things that when I think about your legacy that you're leaving with me. And number one, that is the need to always innovate. And you know that I've branded some of that zagging in the world of social media, but the truth of the matter is we've always got to be challenging the status quo. How can we be better? You say each and every year in January when we have our planning meetings, getting ready for the February board meeting and certainly the June board meetings. Number two, the importance of understanding of why human capital is so important, as well as looking at the technological capital that we need. Those are two separate things. You can have the right people, but if you don't have the technology or the tools that you need to be successful, you're not going to be. I feel very blessed that you have taken care of MoShape so well in getting us the resources and the technological things that we need, and also allowing us to grow our teams, certainly within our board of directors and certainly the subcommittees that we have. And lastly, Tom, you say it at every single convention, and it holds true today. So if you're a leader out there, and I'm going to tell you this right now, especially you future professionals, it's this simple. When you get into leadership, it really comes down to your ability to find talent, your ability to nurture that talent, and then last but not least, so crucial, we've got to be able to support that talent. And Tom, I am forever grateful to you because you have supported
this in me, and certainly with everyone in this room, as well as even at the national and regional levels. Tom, I love you, brother.
Moshe family, Dr. Tom Lowry.
Okay, you better get it out. Matt Simmons, you have your hanky ready, right? I'm supposed to look at Bill Russell, and I'm looking at Bill Russell, and he says, "You're not going to cry," because he doesn't. I can look around this room and see all the people that have supported all of our actions. Our board of directors, my partner in crime, Laura, and Terry Garner, who we work together tirelessly. All of those of you who had to sit through my classes at UMSL, some of you so many times that you knew what I was going to say before I said it. You could repeat the stories that I told you about having to trade in my car because it kept turning into donut shops. And DZ, I know that you can follow up with all these things and the things that we have done together over the years, and it is together is what we focus on, and doing the best job that you can do. I was just a poor little old Iowa farm boy, and I had no ambitions. I just wanted to have a job where I could eat, and I didn't eat very much in those first few years. But I've had a wonderful professional life, a wonderful personal life, and
Don't cry.
we have a great life. We've been traveling, so we're not going to travel that much more. But we get up every morning and do the best that we can. And that's what I want you to do. Keep dreaming. Do not be satisfied with the issues that you have to deal with. Overcome. Demonstrate an impact to your students, your administrators, and your public. We have many ways that you can learn to do that. So I thank you. This MoShape is not me. MoShape will be here next year, the year after. What are you going to do to step up and duplicate what all of these people have done so very well? Be a part of it, be engaged, and give it your very best shot. Thank you for allowing me to work for you.
All right. We're just very grateful. You speakers, we do apologize. Again, I know we'll get a somewhat of a late start, but go ahead to the next sessions that start. And thank you for just showing your love and appreciation. Also tonight, we will be going live from the red carpet. We're going to have a receiving line for him starting at 5:15. So if you'd like to talk to him, you can do so. We also have extra, make sure you take your trash out. Yeah, thank you. Make sure you take your trash with you. But you will have the opportunity tonight to actually have a photo with Dr. Lowry. That's going to start at 5:15 leading up to the dinner. Thank you.
I have whisk model implementation by Associate Superintendent that had run it. That was really cool.
Well said.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
Great job on the video.
Appreciate it. Thank
Really
you.
great job.
Thank you. Well.
It was perfect.
Oh, well, right? Your Q&A?
You tell me.
Yeah, thought so. Yeah.
Okay.
Take it always back to the teacher. That's all that matters, you know.
Kept it relevant to them.
Yep,
Hopefully
exactly.
they were not like, why
Told
would this have to listen to a CEO drone on?
personal anecdotes about what they deal with.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. I think that was a really good idea I had.
Which one? The
Bringing Laura up.
oh yes,
Having
yeah.
another
Q&A, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. She's good too. She gives me like, what's coming? What are you seeing? What can you do? Yeah. So I think that's a perfect way to do it.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you could be here. It's really, really nice to meet you. Hi, Brent.
So it's like-
I gave you a little shout out. I would have said something. I would have said something. I would never have let you. I did not see anything. I was here. I just wasn't right up there. You have your own room. I have my own couch. That's what she's right now.